Hello. Can't believe it's Wednesday already. March is going, February we're really slow, and March is going really quick. So, yeah, already Wednesday. Week started off well. Good win for Newcastle. Ugly win, but we got there in the end, and it didn't matter how we got there. We just had to win that game to keep us in the Champions League hunt. Third downwards to ninth. Those positions are going to be anything in that Champions League for that European race. But a bit of a confidence boost for us, getting that win, keeping us in the hunt. Obviously, we've got the small distraction of the Carabao Cup final this Sunday, which obviously we're going to go in there a massive underdogs against Liverpool, but they just had extra time penalties to deal with and the emotional trauma of going out to PSG when in the second game they did dominate. Darwin Núñez was always going to miss that penalty there. He will go into summer, I think, for Liverpool. So we got Arsenal on tonight with a 7-1 advantage in their Champions League game. They're going to go through. But will Real Madrid or Atletico Madrid be, which game do you prefer out of that? Real Madrid are juggernauts. Atletico Madrid are awkward. So I don't think there's an easy alternative for Arsenal regardless when they get through. And it is a case of when they get through as well. So that's going to be an interesting one to look out for tonight. Villa's got Club Bruges as well. Was saying this to Ash yesterday. I can't see it happening, but it would really drive me crazy if Villa go win the Champions League. They have got one of the best European competition managers in the world, so you wouldn't put it past them. And they will be playing PSG if they get through Club Bruges tonight. So it's a hard game, but we beat PSG last year, beat them 4-1 at St James's. Got robbed out of a win against them at the Parc de France. Sorry. So Villa will be feeling happy about their draw, but then they've got Arsenal, Real Madrid, or Atletico Madrid in the round after that. So that's why the draw is very difficult. The other side, you got Inter, Bayern Munich, Barcelona, all difficult games, but I think Barcelona will get through into the final on that side. I don't think it's a realms of possibility there's going to be a Barcelona Real Madrid El Clasico final, to be honest, when it comes to Champions League. Europa League tomorrow. Tottenham and Man United. Which ones are going to turn up? You know, that could be Tottenham already losing 1-0 to Razor, I think, and Man United just doing Man United things. Are they going to both go through? Not sure what the draw is for Europa League. Haven't looked at it. Chelsea will have their Conference League game, but I just can't look at the Conference League as far as Chelsea goes. They're only in it. That should be us walking through and beating teams like Shamrock. Man United win the FA Cup. Premier League darts on tomorrow, which I don't know if you'll see it or not on the live thing, but Premier League darts, I'm going to be watching along live, not, again, as I said before, not throwing, commentating on the darts, because that would be really boring, but hoping to get someone on there with me, chatting through that, and having a chat about the week's football and things like that, really, football, darts, wrestling, all sorts of stuff. I get someone on there with me, if I can. Make a lot better than me monologuing a little bit. On Friday, I'm going to have a go at doing a Football Manager video. Just not actually playing the game, but talking about something to do with Football Manager. That's what I'm looking to do on Friday, potentially. Put out on Friday, potentially. And then the weekend, it is time for getting ready for the football. Off to Newcastle Saturday night. Ready for the game against Durham. It's an early kickoff, so it's going to be nice. There's not going to be as much hanging around. I'll get to Newcastle for sort of 6:30, 7 o'clock, go and have breakfast like normal, jump on the replacement bus at 9 o'clock, and then Pete will be picking me up from Durham train station, and then we'll be able to get in the stadium quite quick. So it's going to be a quick turnaround on Sunday, which I'm going to quite like, to be honest. I went to a Newcastle Women's Workshop supporter event online last week, and they were saying what sort of things would you like to see, and I said that there was a lot of annoyance that there's always a clash between the men's game and the women's game, because a lot of people in Newcastle buy season tickets for both, and then they have to make the choice, which they hate. And I said, well, Sheffield United and Durham and Charlton, a lot of these championship teams, they do have 12 o'clock kickoffs, and that would make it, and it would solve the problem of the clashes of games. So maybe that might come in next season, but I do like the fact that we're kicking off at 12. And then, yeah, it's the cup final after that. So I'm going to have to watch that on the train, unfortunately. That was a sacrifice of me going to Durham, but I think my mates are watching it together, watching the game together, so I should be hearing from them. My little nephew is a Liverpool fan, so I'm sure I'll be getting messages from him during the game as well. My dad's a Liverpool fan, and we're definitely the outsiders for that. But if we go at them early, push for it, then anything happens. We've got Isak fit. Lursel's the big miss for me, but our midfield, Jolinton, Tonali, Bruno, they can compete with any midfield. Jolinton, when we was playing West Ham Monday, every time he went in for a challenge, I was panicking because he goes all in, and at any point he gets himself a yellow or a red, he goes all in. But no, really look at that. Can't wait for that cup final, and then the fact that I'm going to be in Newcastle when the final kicks off, albeit at the train station. But in Newcastle, when the final kicks off, I'm buzzing about that. So, yeah, and then see what kind of mood I'm in come Monday. So, yeah, so that's the plans for this week. I might end up doing something a bit more if the mood takes me. But Squirrel's got agreements later, so I'm not sure. And then hopefully we'll be on for the one tomorrow for the darts. Have a good afternoon, everyone. Cheers. Bye, bye, bye.